With non-conference play in the rearview mirror, Georgia Southern's weekly press conference on Monday was full of conversation about what's ahead. After a gut punch in Oxford, Mississippi on Saturday, there is plenty to take away and learn from before beginning Sunbelt play on Saturday in Atlanta. The Eagles finished Clay Helton's third non-conference slate in Statesboro, 2-2. It's the first time in 3 seasons that Georgia Southern did not finish above 500 after 4 weeks. That is in part to playing the top-ranked Group of 5 program in Week 1 and playing the number 5 team in the country in Oxford 2 days ago. Through 4 weeks, the Eagles' defense has struggled to find its groove. They rank 13th out of 14 teams in the Sun Belt in both points and rushing yards allowed per game. Going into 2024, Georgia Southern was top 25 in the nation in strength of schedule, so we knew it wasn't going to be perfect by any means. What the Eagles have shown is a desire to compete, and while the numbers may not reflect winning football, these 4 weeks have surely prepared them for the next 8 games.
You have to walk into every game and act like it's a Super Bowl, because that could be the difference between a conference championship or not a conference championship. It could be the difference between a great year or an average year. It's about helping your team has learn the lessons over that non-conference schedule, from situational mastery to how they do assignment-wise technique, fundamental, to put yourself in the best position walking into conference. And you're just trying to go 1-0 each and every week.
Well, it's Georgia Grown Bowl week, the first time the annual meeting between Southern and State has an official title. These teams don't have a long history. Despite being close geographically, this Saturday will mark only the 11th game in the series all time. Georgia Southern captain Marquez Watson-Trent has been part of the rivalry for 5 years now and says it does add a little something to the week.
You know, as my years grown, it really grown throughout the years, every year. And it's a fun game to be a part of. I just love when you had that extra motivation for football, rivalries and things like that. That's the grit and, the great part of football. I love that they're doing the little bowl thing and everything, but, sticking to it, just every game is important. And this is the most important game because it's the next one, and that's what Coach talk about. But it's definitely cool to play in and always have that extra motivation.
The inaugural Georgia Grown Bowl can be seen all across the country on ESPNU, kicking off at 3:30 in the afternoon. The Panthers have won 6 of the first 10 all-time meetings, but the Eagles hold the current bragging rights after a dominant win at Paulson Stadium last October.